Do, 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 do. Welcome, real deal. Smash that like button. Thanks. Just remember that your reaction means well. Roll call. Roll call. If you ain't present, then you absent. You don't count. Okay? Y'all, today live, we're going to get into how 9 children in Oklahoma secretly hitting y'all for years. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. 9 kids hitting secretly for years in Oklahoma. If you are human and you are living and you got kids and you are concerned about what's going on with our kids, then you would smash that like button. But this just don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. Now, people, I tune in with some great content. Now, when it come down to women and kids, everybody in this world and in Oklahoma City state should be in this box. But this is your state. And if you love kids and stuff, you should be in tune with this content. Because this is not supposed to happen. You got a family of 11 lives in the yellow house right here. You know, I'm going to show it to you. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. Maybe y'all feel kind of sensitive for the family, for the kids. See, we ain't worried about the grown folk. We worry about them kids. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And y'all can sit back and just not have nothing to say about this. It's impossible. This is impossible. This is impossible. Hey, baby. I mean, what you mean by fake? Why? What's fake? I'm talking about what's fake. Man, this real. This ain't fake. This happened for real. This the thing, y'all. Y'all got to stop thinking everything fake and it's real. This is real. Right here in your face. Right here in this house. You got 11, a family of 11. Smash that like button. Out there in the woods, right there, right there, right there. With 11 lives in the yellow house, y'all. You got your mom. You got a dad. And you got 9 children living in Oklahoma. Came out of hospital. And you gonna tell me don't nobody know that them children living out there in that yellow house. And ain't nobody came through there to check on the welfare of them kids. Now you got 11 lives in that yellow house. You got a mom, you got a dad, and you got 9 children. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 9 children who were hidden away from the world. And y'all think that's something. It probably some more stuff like that go on because a lot of people don't care nothing about women and children. Were hidden away from the world. They was hidden 9, y'all. 9 hidden away from the world. They never left the house. Only with him. Now look, y'all. Y'all know that there are some neighbors somewhere. The neighbors saw the 9 children. Why the neighbors didn't report the kids? Inconsiderate human beings. Y'all, you got 9 children. In the only time they left the house, y'all. Come on now. Only time they left the house is with the father. 9 children. Why he take all them 9 children with him? That's what I don't understand. Why he don't trust them children around the mama? They never left the house only with the man, y'all. That's what a neighbor told them. The neighbor tells them that, but the neighbor didn't report them. The neighbor didn't report them, y'all, until they start getting tips. Now, my thing is this. You got a neighbor know that 9 children was over there at that house. Know something ain't right if don't nobody never seen it. Y'all. The children had never been to school, y'all. They ain't never been to the doctor's office or even a movie theater. It was a secret. They never knew was wrong. Really? So what she did was just had the baby and he must have delivered the baby because they ain't never been to the doctor. That's nasty. All this was kept concealed in secret. They never knew was wrong. Their dad's relationship with their stepsister. The dad had a relationship with the stepsister. Wow. Wow. I wonder what the younger children, the dad's children too. Okay, y'all, this is what they said. I really knew about, they said that the news asked them if they knew the younger children were their dad's children too. And they quoted, I already knew about, but I didn't know there was anything wrong with it. The 23-year-old who lived in the home said. So you got a 23-year-old in the home. Don't think a 23-year-old. Don't think nothing wrong with that. Look, real deal. At 12 years old, their oldest sister had her first baby with their dad, according to the court's document. So dad keeping it like a code, huh? The 12-year-old oldest sister, the 12-year-old oldest sister had her first baby with their dad, according to the court documents. What? What? We just grew up like it was normal to us. It was normal. They thought it was normal for that to happen to them because that's the way they were raised. The 33-year-old who lived in the home said that, y'all. Oh my gosh. God, how many, if this happened, how many more homes y'all think happen like that? Welfare? You the welfare office? Why you letting this happen like this? The oldest sister gave birth to 4 more inside of the home. Lord, mercy, Jesus. Oklahoma, y'all need y'all butt whooped. Yeah, I think I was 7 or 8. The 20-year-old who lived in the home said, Lord mercy. The news sat down with the 3 other siblings, y'all, just like the welfare office supposed to do, who wanted to share their story. We asked if they ever questioned why they weren't allowed to leave the house. Did they ever ask their parent why they wasn't allowed to leave the house? Because that's what most kids would want to do is, Dad, can I go outside? They said Dad always said he didn't want us to get hurt because he was protecting us from people outside, the 20-year-old said. That would all change. I was looking for someone to paint the ceiling, and the answer, the ad Cole said. Cole hired the father in 2017. Oh, no, not the dad got an employer. So the employer knew about the kids. You see how people are, they don't care nothing about children no more. So Cole hired the father in 2017 as a contractor. Wow. She was opening several businesses at 10th Street and May Avenue. They look really crazy every day. From the clothes they wore, the smell. This is what the supervisor said. Now she ought to be ashamed of herself, seeing a bunch of kids in that condition and then report it. He started talking to his teenager daughters to work. He started taking, man, the dad started taking his 2 teenager daughters to work, and Cole picked up on something she couldn't let go of. They couldn't read. Children couldn't read. They couldn't write. The speech was really bad. It's what the supervisor said, y'all. Talking about the children. I don't like this thing. I don't like this kind of stuff because you already knew how they smelled and looked. When I first met her, I thought she had an accident. That's what the supervisor said. She would question the family homeschooling. The father persistent phone alerts and the van packed full of food and clothing. He tried to homeschool us, and then it went from trying to not doing. That's what Cole said. It seemed there was nothing overly wrong. Every day I was driving, every day she said that it was driving me insane because there was nothing I could do about it. Yes, you could have reported it. You just worried about your business getting done. It was nothing I could tell the cops. Why wasn't it? However, that changed when she met the stepdaughter. The first time I met her was in the hallway. And I go, man, she looks like she just had a child. Cole said. She was young, and he was looking at her like she was some kind of candy. I started putting stuff together. Maybe those kids are hers and his. The family became distant, and Cole believed it was because she was asking too many questions. They came back 2 years later looking for work. Now, this time I said, okay, I'm not letting this guy get away until I figure out what's going on. That's what the supervisor said. This time the father told her the truth. He said, this is not my daughter. This is one of the kids. What? This is my lover. And that's my wife. And I said, what? Cole said, after 7 years, y'all, now she gonna wait 7 years. The supervisor. Cole had the proof she needed. 7 years later, don't do that. I seen him kissing her and said, you know what? This is it. Call the police. The detective began interviewing the family, where he would take them and run. Cole let them stay at one of her homes as she worked with police without the family knowing. What? Wait a minute. The detective began interviewing the family where he would take them and run. Cole let them stay, that the supervisor let them stay at one of her home as she worked with the police without the family knowing. So on September 21st, the police surrounded their home, but the dad wasn't there. They asked me if I knew where he was. And I said, well, he said he was at the other house and said he was coming back, Cole said. So I called him and said, hey, the police are at the house. He said, did they see the kids? And so the news asked what the feeling was inside of the home. I was hurt because my dad took forever to come, the 23-year-old said. The adult children was left out alone with their secret siblings, waiting for their dad to face up to the crime. I am amazed, that shocked that I'm looking at this entire family I have never seen before, Cole said. So now the supervisor's got another whole family she ain't never seen. I have seen the bits and pieces and the condition that the little kids was in, I never imagined. The court document revealed the children had poor hygiene, foul odor, lack of dental care, and was sleeping on one heavily sorted mattress on the floor. The investigator said 2 other children was nonverbal. Oh my God. After these hours, the dad family showed up at the home, y'all. I stood there on the porch. I didn't get to see his face, but I saw him from the porch, Cole said, the supervisor said. That was one of the most satisfying days of my life to watch him get in the police car. Both mom and dad was arrested. The father was charged with 3 counts of ass abuse, 5 counts of child neglect, and 3 counts of child abuse. His wife was charged with multiple counts of enabling negligence and ass abuse. Those who lived in the home said they saw her as a victim and didn't think she should be arrested. I never thought that dad would touch us or say anything else to us, the 20-year-old said. The court document revealed a child told forensic investigator that her dad had her private because he was a doctor. How did you watch that? How did you hold your daughter? How well is she having a baby by your husband? Now it's a whole lot of confusion. Let's take a look at this.
A house of secrets and abuse. In August, Oklahoma City police got a tip that a man had multiple children with his stepdaughter. That report would unravel a family and shake an entire community. Thank you for joining us here. I'm Jessica Shampa.
I'm Evan Onstad. Tonight we are hearing for the first time from the adult children on life behind those closed doors, as well as the hero who would turn him in. KOCO's Kylie Thomas has the exclusive story only see on 5.
This cul-de-sac in southeastern Oklahoma City looks like any other. But inside this yellow house was a man with a secret, and one woman would unearth the truth.
It's just someone paying attention. And believe it or not, he was telling on himself every single day. No one listened.
A family of 11 lived here. Mom, dad, and 9 children, hidden away from the world.
They never left the house only with him.
The children had never been to school, the doctors, or even a movie theater, all to conceal a secret they never knew was wrong: their dad's relationship with their stepsister.
Did you know that the younger kids were your dad's kid too? That I already knew about. I never knew that it was anything wrong with it.
We just grew up like if it was normal to us.
At 12 years old, their oldest sister had her first baby with their dad, according to court documents. She gave birth to 4 more inside this home. KOCO sat down with 3 of the siblings.
Yeah, look, hold up. Hold up, y'all, look, y'all. Now y'all live on this earth, people. Look at this house. Now, what would they do if our yard, but this in Oklahoma, so I don't know. But I know here in Georgia, if your house looking like this, you gonna have them people that come by your house to tell you need to cut your grass. I don't understand how they back in this yard like this. Hold up, y'all. Look at this house. Now y'all know what they call them people, J Lord, that in welfare. You know how they be making you clean up the site people who be driving around our houses and making us clean up. They be making us clean our yards up. They don't have that in Oklahoma. Well, they will come around here in Atlanta, honey, and make you clean your yard out. They'll give you a citation. And you're going to tell me there's nobody come out of this junky house and see about this here. Look at that house. Look at that there in the backyard, y'all. This is terrible.
Secret they never knew was wrong: their dad's relationship with their stepsister.
Did you know that the younger kids were your dad's kids too? That I already knew about. I never knew that it was anything wrong with it.
We just grew up like if it was normal to us.
At 12 years old, their oldest sister had her first baby with their dad, according to court documents. She gave birth to 4 more inside this home. KOCO sat down.
I'm talking about this house right here. Right here, y'all. Look, right here. I ain't talking about right there. I'm talking about right here. Hold up. You gonna tell me then nobody tell that man to clean his, that mean they state really did not look out for these kids. Look at this yard, y'all. Look at the grass need to be cut. They won't even let our yard be like this in Atlanta. Look, all them trees, he let the tree grow to block the house. This is sad, you know. This is sad for the state of Oklahoma.
Or inside this home, KOCO sat down with 3 of the siblings who wanted to share their story.
So when she had her first baby, you were just little.
Yeah, I think I was 7 or 8.
Did you ever question why you guys weren't allowed to leave the house more?
Not too much, because Dad always said that he didn't want us to get hurt, or because he protected us because of people that are outside.
But that would all change. I was looking for someone to paint the ceilings, and he answered me. Doris Cole.
Look, y'all. Look, y'all. Miss Afro, she knowed about all of this. She knowed about how to in the condition of kids. And the only thing she was worrying about her business getting done, y'all. This beautiful woman right here, no, she's a black woman. She know what was going on. I don't think she wondered was her house painted and stuff like that. This is sad, man.
2017 as a contractor. She was opening several businesses at 10th and May. See, they looked really crazy every day. The clothes and the clothes that they wore, from the smell. He started taking two of his teenage daughters to work, and Doris picked up on something she couldn't let go. They couldn't read, they couldn't write.
He tried to come to us, and then it went from trying to not doing.
And speech was really bad. When I first met her, I thought she had an accent. She would question the family's homeschooling, the father's persistent phone alerts, and the van packed full of food and clothing. But there was nothing overtly wrong. Every day it was driving me insane because nothing I could do about it. It was nothing I had to tell the cops until she met the stepdaughter. The first time I met her was in the hallway, and I said, "Man, that girl looked like she just had a child." She was young, and he was looking at her as if she was some sort of candy.
But y'all, hold up. How she can look at a girl? How can you look at somebody and tell somebody look like they having a baby? They don't have a baby. I can't look at nobody until they don't have no baby. No, I don't know how she know that. She got me on that one. That's the way she was walking. These kids were neglected. That's all I got to say. The state and the people neglected them.
I was looking at her as if she was some sort of candy. I started putting stuff together. I said, okay, maybe those kids are hers and his. The family became distant. Doris believes it was because she was asking too many questions. But they came back 2 years later looking for work. Now this time I said, okay, I'm not letting this guy get away until I figure out what's going on. And this time, the father told her the truth. He said, well, this is not my daughter. This is one of the kids. This is my lover. And that's my wife. I said, what? After 7 years, Doris had the proof she needed. I seen him kissing her. And I said, you know what? This is it. I called the police. Detectives began interviewing the family. Worried he would take them and run, Doris let them stay in one of her homes as she worked with police without the family knowing. And on September 21st, police surrounded the home, but Dad wasn't there. They asked me if I knew where he was, and I said, well, he's at his other house. They said he was coming back. And so I called him, and I said, hey, the police were at the house. He's like, did they see the kid? What was the feeling inside of your house?
Oh, this in Oklahoma. This not in Atlanta.
My dad
We don't have this.
The adult kids were left alone with their secret siblings, waiting for their dad to face up to the crime. And amazed, at the same time, amazed and shocked that I'm looking at this entire family I've never seen before. I've seen bits and pieces, and the condition that the little ones were in.
This is sad. Oh, well, I know how she feels.
Imagine. Court documents reveal the kids had poor hygiene, foul odor, lack of dental care, and were sleeping on one heavily soiled mattress on the floor.
Yeah, let me tell you this. Let me come back to y'all. Let me come back to this chick. Let me come back to this chick. Let me come back to this chick. Let me come back to y'all. Let me come back to y'all. Let me tell you something. Ain't no way in the world them kids supposed to be neglected like that in 9, and them teenagers talk okay to me. Ain't nothing wrong with the way them teenagers talking. They talking good. I thought that we were going to every teenager know that teenager. They, yeah, talk to me. Talk to me, Mr. Welfare Office, because you're not doing a good job. We talking about Oklahoma and not Atlanta. You got neighbors looking at 9 children over there. Tore grass need cutting. Kids been neglected. Let's talk about that. Happy holiday, y'all. I gotta go shopping one more time just for 3 people. And that's all. I might just give folk money. I don't like to shop. What y'all ladies got to say about this? We talking about Oklahoma with 9 children in the house. 2, the mama ain't saying, and the mama sitting that over her mouth all glued up. Looking at stuff going on. She got sense enough. I don't care if she is been abused or whatever. She still could have did something. This is terrible. But you know what? Welfare, 4 season, they tore 4 season up. What you talking about? They don't tore 4 season down, baby. You talking about over there by the federal prison. Oh, that right there about to be cleaned up. Them white folk about to move in. See, y'all ain't got sense nothing to know. Y'all don't messed up. They about to get closer to their jobs downtown. Shoot. But we talking about this, y'all. This is sad. This is sad. This is a sad situation right now. This is so sad. If he worked with me, I'm very observative, so I'm gonna pick up on stuff. He ain't about to work with me and with them kids in that kind of condition. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Time, the father told her the truth.
He said, well, this is not my daughter. I just want the kids. This is my lover. And that's my wife. I said, what?
After 7 years, Doris had the proof she needed.
I seen him kissing her. And I said, you know what? This is it. I called the police.
Detectives began interviewing the family. Worried he would take them and run, Doris let them stay in one of her homes as she worked with police without the family knowing. And on September 21st, police surrounded the home, but Dad wasn't there.
They asked me like where he was, and I said, well, he's at his other house. They said he was coming back. And so I called him and I said, hey, the police are at the house. He's like, did they see the kids?
What was the feeling inside of your house?
I was hurt because my dad took forever to come.
The adult kids were left alone with their secret siblings, waiting for their dad to face up to the crime.
And amazed. At the same time, amazed and shocked that I'm looking at this entire family I've never seen before. I've seen bits and pieces and the condition that the little ones were in.
But see, the thing, I got a problem with this. You saw the condition of them kids for 7 years with poor hygiene, foul smell, dinner condition. You seen a whole condition for 7 years, and you just not saying something. I got a problem with this. And then they evaluated the kids. I mean, 7 years. It took her 7 years to call the police. 7 years. Man, that's a poor excuse. You don't feel for them kids.
Revealed the kids had poor hygiene, foul odor,
Poor
lack of dental
kids.
care, and were sleeping on one heavily soiled mattress on the floor. Investigators say 2 of the children were nonverbal. After 3 hours, Dad finally showed up.
I stood there on the porch.
Wait a minute, let me see Daddy. Hold up. Cause they trying to have his face. Let me see what he look like. If these women just pick anybody for long they got a man, they are all right.
Lack of dental care, and were sleeping on one heavily soiled mattress on the floor. Investigators say 2 of the children were nonverbal. After 3 hours, Dad finally showed up.
Oh, there go Daddy. Hold up. I'm trying to look at the Dad. I don't want to look at y'all. Cause y'all ain't seeing nothing. Hold up. Let me look at that man. Let me look at this man. They're trying to hide the Daddy from me. Let me see, can I stop it in town? I'm trying to see the Daddy. They trying to hide him.
One heavily soiled mattress on the floor. Investigators say 2 of the children were nonverbal. After 3 hours.
Oh, look at this. Oh, man. Look at him. Oh, my gosh. Y'all women got to be careful what kind of man y'all pick. Y'all ain't got to have anything. Yeah.
Dad finally showed up.
I stood there on the porch. I didn't get to see his face up front, but I saw him from the porch. That was one of the most satisfying days probably in my life, to watch him go get in the police car.
All right, take a seat for me.
Both Mom and Dad were arrested.
Ugh.
3 counts of sexual abuse of a child, 5 counts of child neglect, and 3 counts of child abuse. His wife is charged with multiple charges for enabling neglect and sexual abuse. Both see her also as a victim. Do you see that too?
Now, yes.
You don't think she should be arrested?
No.
Court documents reveal a child told forensic investigators her dad had touched her privacy because he was a doctor.
No, I never thought that Dad would touch us or say anything sexual to us, so I never worried about it.
How did you watch that? How did you hold your daughter's hand while she's having a baby by your husband?
I can't hate him because he is a strong boy. I could only forgive that. I could only forgive my dad.
Wait a minute. Hold up. I can't hate them because hate is a strong word. I can only forgive him. I can only forgive him. Forgive my dad and leave the rest of it to God. If you believe in God, then you won't let none of this happen. Y'all know something. Y'all just let it happen.
And I could leave the rest of it into God's hands.
Today, the adult kids still live in Doris's home and work for her. They're now enrolled in school,
I'm doing that on my reading. So I read a book yesterday.
have their first IDs, are learning how to drive, and working to get their sister's children back to her from state custody.
You have a 26-year-old that can't read, can't write. How does she teach her kids that can't read or write how to write?
Now, looking back, do you feel grateful that Doris intervened?
Yes. Because she was helping us out.
It's just hard because I was the one that did it. I'm also the one that's taking care of it.
Now, Doris hopes the community can wrap around this family and lift them up as they navigate life for the very first time.
So I'm hoping that that if there's anybody that wants to help, that is a genuine help. And they've already been lied to and hurt their entire lives. So I'm hoping that
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. They need this. My best suggestion is, I hate to say it, to everybody get themselves together. They need to be separated for a minute because it's a lot of things. The reason why I say that is because a lot of things that those kids don't understand. It's a lot of things that they don't understand what's going on. You know what I mean? So they don't know right from wrong. So being around each other is not going to help them because they don't know right from wrong. They got to be retaught, reteach, retaught. They got to be retaught again to know right from wrong. They don't need to be around each other right now until mentally everything is okay to get them back. You know what I mean? Get them back later. Because those kids, some of them kids, remember, some of the kids couldn't talk. Some of the kids couldn't speak. And if they can't speak, y'all, they need to be taught how to speak. They don't even know, the girls don't even know a lot of things. They don't even know a lot of things about hygiene. They ain't been told. So I really believe that they need to be separated. What you think, Welfare? You think they need to be separated? I think they need to be separated, to be retaught. They can still love each other, but just get the help in the conditions that they need to better themselves, y'all. It's Christmas time. The kids don't deserve it. They don't know. They don't know. Yeah, I wish we can help them. Yeah. Now, see, the brother and the sister, they gonna need some help. Them two sitting there, they need to be separated from each other because the way they was taught, they thought that was how it is. And they can extend this. They can be around each other and continue to extend what's going on. All of them need to be retaught. And it's Christmas time. It's the holiday, y'all. And I ain't about now. I got about one present. I got to get my grandson something. And I got 3 months. I need to go to the. I guess I go Friday. I'm a last minute shopper. So I got to get 2. I got to get 3. Get my 3 and then 4. Oh. 4, 5. See, I got about 6, 7 presents. And then I'll be good. Oh, yeah, it is so sad. I hate to see, y'all know what? I don't know nothing about Oklahoma. I don't know nothing about the state of Oklahoma, their laws and stuff like that. But you know, in Georgia, it's so many nosy folks. They so nosy. They be done when they told on you. They be done call the police over there. You know how we do, nosy. And ooh, they need to cut that grass. I'm not about to live beside where I live at. And then we keep our yard clean and stuff. We keep our yard grass and stuff because we don't tolerate that kind of stuff. But some neighbors in Atlanta, you know, it's different. In Atlanta, they different from where I am. But some places in Atlanta, it's okay. But some places, they clean it out. But in Oklahoma, I don't know their laws. I don't understand. It's 9 kids and these teenagers. All teenagers want a cell phone. All teenagers want a cell phone, a TV. How he keep from communicating? You know, all teenagers. I'm surprised that boy ain't never snuck out their house. I'm surprised they ain't never snuck away. Cause most children, I don't care what nobody say, you gonna have one. It's gonna be one out the bunch. It's gonna be a hard head. It's a hard head. Everybody got one hard head child. And everyone who gonna try you. I'm surprised he didn't try it. One of them didn't try to get out of their house and go save the other one. Cause you got 2 teenagers, you got 3 teenagers still. It's something ain't right. Right there. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just think the state, the people, the community failed those people. They failed them kids. Cause where kids are, you got the hospitals. They need to go to school. I was looking at Kanye got his wife taking care of the other kids. Why he be out? That's her. She want to stay around here and do that. That's her. Still around here taking care of the kids. Well, y'all. Anybody? Let me. Don't try to hit the link when I get ready to cut off, because I'm not gonna answer it. If you want to hit the link and have something to say about this case or anything like that, y'all know a family that somebody need to check on. Cause it's Christmas time for these kids. Can talk, but I'm not gonna answer this thing. When I get ready to shut down, I'm not gonna answer it. So if you anybody wanna come up, you know a family that going through something like that, they got a number for it. Hold on, let me give you a number in Oklahoma now. If you know a family, excuse me, guys. My sleep is all the way off right now. Let me see. They got it. Hold on, guys. Let's see. They got it. I can't believe this right here happened, because you got a 23-year-old in the house, a 26-year-old in the house. You got so many older kids in the house until I'm surprised they let this happen. To help the family, y'all, you can contact 405-900-6801. You can contact 405-900-6801 or at Doris at mylifeoffatrock.com. Or you can go to the website that can be found here and fill out the contract form. That lady didn't want somebody to clean up for her. All right, y'all. Don't nobody want to say nothing about this. You know about any what y'all think about this case or any other case similar to this one? What y'all think about the contractor? She waited 7 years and then turned the information in. 7 years, y'all. 7 long years. It's just like you being 7 years old. And then reported the kids. And he worked for her. She looking at this for 7 years. That's still to me a failure to me. But I'm different. But anybody want to say something? Because once I get out and I hear this thing say ding, I am not gonna answer. I'm not gonna open it up. No. All right, y'all. I got to go make some more content. Welfare. I'll see you later. I will see you later. I'm out, y'all.